So in this book called Art and Fear, they tell the story of a high school art teacher who's teaching pottery. Now, he splits the class into two groups. The right-hand side of the class is the perfectionists. By the end of the year, they have to make one perfect, beautiful, well-researched, excellent pot, just one. The other side of the class is the imperfectionists, and they just have to like crap out volume. You know, it's like 50 kilograms is an A, 40 kilograms is a B, and so on and so forth. Now, at the end of the year rolls around, and he brings his bathroom scales to class and just weighs all of the pots. And the fascinating thing was that the perfectionists, like half of them didn't even make a pot because they were terrified of getting it wrong. The other half of the class, not only did they do volume, but the best pots came from the imperfectionists. And it's because within each failed pot is like a roadmap, is access to the next slightly less terrible pot. So this is about making your first truly ugly pot. You normally have like 20% of a good idea. It's the 20% that you're comfortable with or you're happy about or you like personally, but you don't forget about all of the other stuff that makes it work. And so the big goal is to like flesh out the entire beast. You get a blank piece of paper and you draw, it's basically 10 boxes in a particular configuration. Scrappier the better. And then you write the names of the boxes. Problem, the solution, the unique value proposition, unfair advantage. This is all going to make sense once we go through it. Who our customers are. Metrics, which is like numbers. Channels, how we find people. And then of course, money going out, costs, and money coming in. Revenue. Your handwriting might be better than mine, but whatever. Really great entrepreneurs, really like excellent lean practitioners can look at a business and just like break it into all its separate components in their head. It's a learnt skill. So to learn this skill, this mindset, we're going to get a piece of paper, split it into a bunch of boxes, and then put your idea in those boxes. So this is an exercise in brevity. Like lean means no fat, which is why we use a Post-it note, right? Because you can literally only fit so much stuff on a Post-it note. I like to use little teeny tiny Post-it notes because it forces you to be even more brief. So you'll end up like this, right? You'll have like one Post-it note per idea. Or if you don't have Post-it notes, just like one sentence. It doesn't even have to be complete sentences. It can be like dot points. It's totally okay to just have a big question mark in one of these boxes because it's like, I have absolutely no idea how that part of this business works. If you're putting like one sentence or two sentences in each box, this should take you like 30 minutes. You know, it's like do it once, throw it out. Do it again, throw it out. Do it again, throw it out. So early days at the Fitzroy Academy, one of our teachers, Simon Griffiths, put this big thing on the wall that said, stop debating, start failing. So anytime you start to debate what should go in one of these boxes, like don't fall into a long conversation, just write something down. If you can't decide, get everybody to write down their best idea and just choose one. Or just set a timer, and when the timer finishes, just write something down and move on. It doesn't really matter what you write down, because not only can you change your mind, you probably will change your mind. You've done this right if at the end of the day you just don't care about ideas. Because ideas are a dime a dozen, everyone has them, who cares? Like, I've done my job as a teacher if you've fallen in love with the process of figuring out if that idea has legs, like if it's gonna work. And if not, why? It's really counterintuitive, like it hurts our brains to do it. But once you start, it's like riding a bike. You get better and better at being fast and getting things wrong fast. It's like the lean canvas is not the point, lean is the point. And the canvas is a trick. It's just like an illusion that helps us like start to do lean. Because lean is like it's a way of thinking, it's a way of doing stuff. And a lean canvas is just your first experience in that approach.